Dear student, welcome to all of you in my online maths video class. Here I am going to discuss today about the new topic, that is the geometric mean. Okay, if we have two terms a and b, and we want to find the geometric mean between a and b, then what should be the process? We have to discuss about this. Let the geometric mean between a and b is x here. Just imagine that the geometric mean between a and b is x. In that case, if we put x as a geometric mean, then a, x and b will be in the geometric progression. It will be in the geometric progression. And we know that in geometric progression, the ratio of the two consecutive terms is always constant, and which is called the common ratio. Means r is equal to a n plus 1 upon a n. Means r is equal to a2 by a1 or a3 by a2. Means second term upon first term, or we can say third term upon second term. Using this concept, we should find the value of r here. In this case, the common ratio here will be x by a, and which should be equal to b by x. Means second term upon first term equal to third term upon second term. Here a is the first term, x is the second term, and b is the third term. It means if here I am going to find the geometric mean between a and b, then x, which is the geometric mean we just considered, it will be the second term. Therefore, the common ratio will be second term upon first term, and which will be equal to the third term upon second term. Now, after getting the cross multiplication, we find that x is equal to ab. This implies that x is equal to under root ab. It means if we want to find the geometric mean between two numbers, it will be equal to under root ab. Therefore, we can write geometric mean between two numbers a and b is equal to under root ab. Means product of this number. So this is the method for finding a geometric mean between the two numbers. Similarly, we can find 2, 4, 5, 6, 10, means n geometric mean between two given numbers. Let us know how to find n geometric mean between two numbers. But before that, let us revise geometric mean. We know that n, the term of the geometric mean, an is equal to a r to the power n minus 1. This is also known as last term. Okay, and if a is the first term and r is the common ratio, then the geometric mean, then the geometric series will be like this way. Geometric progression will be like this way. ar square, ar cube, up to like this. This will be the geometric progression. Now let us see how to find n geometric mean between the two numbers a and b. Geometric mean between two numbers a and b. Let n geometric mean between a and b are, we just consider g1 first geometric mean, g2 second geometric mean, g3 third geometric mean, and here this is gn. This is the nth geometric mean. Now this implies that the first term will be a, because we want to find geometric mean between a and b. We want to find n geometric mean between the first term a and the last term b. So n geometric mean will be here g1, g2 up to here gn. Okay, in this way, this will be in geometric progression. Here this will be in geometric progression. If you want to find n geometric mean between the two terms a and b, then whatever progression we will get, that is A, G1, G2 and everything like Gn up to B, it will be in geometric progression. Getting? Now this is the first term. Now total number of term. What will be the total number of term? Total number of term. Total number of terms is equal to, only here the terms is from G1 to Gn. The term is n. The term is n. Now we have to add two more terms. That is the first one here and the one here. Means two more terms. Then the total number of term will be n plus 2. Getting? And we know that since here we know this formula, nth term is equal to a r to the power n minus 1. And here according to this series, what is the last term? This is also called the last term. What is the last term? The last term is b. So here we can write b is equal to last term is equal to first term a r to the power n minus 1. So r, what is r? R is the, let here r is the common ratio of this geometric progression. Okay, a r to the power n minus 1. And what is the value of n? Total number of term is here, that is n plus 2. It will be n plus 2 minus 1, because here n minus 1, but n is equal to n plus 2, then it will be n plus 2 minus 1. This formula you are using here, n is equal to a r to the power n minus 1. Here we are using this formula. Okay, so now it will be a r to the power n plus 2 minus 1, it will be n plus 1. This implies that r to the power n plus 1 is equal to b by a, or we can write r is equal to b upon a whole raised to the power 1 upon n plus 1. Getting? This is r is equal to b upon a whole raised to the power 1 upon n plus n. B by a. Okay, in this way we can find the common ratio between the geometric progression by taking nth geometric mean, where b is the last term and a is the first term. Actually we want to find n geometric mean between these two numbers. So how we can get the common ratio in the form of b by a? This formula represents this. In this way we can find this formula, common ratio b by a is equal to 1 upon n plus 1. Okay, now here we know that a1 is the first term. We can just consider it. 1 minute. Remember this concept also. Now let us use total number of terms is this. Okay, here we can assume a1 as the first term, g1 as the second term, g2 as the third term. Okay, and here this is tn plus 1 term, and this is tn plus 2 and plus 2th term. Okay, t1 first term, second term, third term, like this way. And we know that if the first term b, if the first term is a and common ratio is equal to r, okay, then the second term t2 is what? A r to the power 2 minus 1, means a, simply a. Okay, and what is t2? t2 is what? g1. At the place of t2 we can write g1. It means g1 is equal to ar, or simply we can write g1 is equal to ar to the power 1. Get it? Similarly here g2 is equal to g1 into r. Why? Because the next term of geometric progression will obtain after multiplication of the fixed value, which is called common ratio, to their preceding term. So here preceding term is g1 and it is multiplied by r. Then the third term, which is in the form of g2, is obtained by g1 into r. And what is g1? g1 is ar1, ar raised to the power 1, or here also 1. We can write ar square. Simply we can write ar square. Similarly g3 is what? g3 is equal to If here G1, then AR1, G2, AR raised to the power 2, then G3, AR to the power Q. Similarly, we can find here Gn is equal to AR to the power n. Similarly, we can find. In this way, if we have n geometric term in between two terms A and B, then the nth geometric term will be AR to the power n. Remember, the last term in geometric progression, the last term or nth term, we can get AR to the power n minus 1. Be very confident. Here last term or nth term is equal to AR to the power n minus 1, and here nth geometric progression is AR to the power n. You have to remember it. Last term is equal to means AR to the power n minus 1, and nth geometric term is equal to AR to the power n. Getting? Now we should try to understand this with the help of one example. Here we find that last term is equal to AR to the power n minus 1, and geometric term nth geometric term is equal to AR to the power n, and R is equal to here the formula of common ratio B by A whole raised to the power 1 upon n plus 1. Getting? We should remember it in the case of geometric progression, geometric mean. Now example, it will be help you find two geometric mean between 3 and 27. Okay, no, 3 and let it is 81. 3 and 81. We have to find two geometric mean. The solution, how you will solve? Solution: let two geometric mean between 3 and 81 be G1 and G2. Getting? Now here the first term is 3 and last term is 81, and the first geometric mean is G1 and the second geometric mean is G2. Okay, then common ratio. Therefore common ratio R is equal to what? R is equal to what? B upon A. Here now 3, G1, G2 and 81. This will be in geometric progression. If R is the common ratio, then with the help of the last term and first term, what is the formula? Common ratio B by A raised to the power 1 upon n plus 1. So what is n here? Total number of geometric progression. Here Gn means total number of the geometric progression n. Okay, so here n is equal to what? 2. We have to take 2. If you take 1, 2, if you count like this way 1, 2, 3, 4, then that will be round. You should be keep it in your mind. So here G1 and G2 there are 2. So there are 2 plus 1, it will be 3 here now. Okay. Now if you divide 81 by 3, it gives 27 whole raised to the power 1 by 3. And 27 can be written as 3 raised to the power 3. And if you multiply the 3 and 3 will be cancelled. And finally the value of the common ratio will be 3. R is equal to 3. Now what is G1? G1 is equal to AR raised to the power 1. And what is the first term? The first term is 3 and common ratio is also 3. Then the first geometric progression will be, first geometric mean will be 9. And second geometric mean G2 is equal to AR square. According to this formula, so AR square means what is the first term? 3 and common ratio 3 square. 3 3 are 9 3 are 27. It means the first geometric mean will be 3 and the second geometric mean will be 27. If we put it here, then we find that 3, 9, 27 and 81, they are in geometric progression. Simply we can see, because the ratio of 9 by 3 is equal to 27 by 9 is equal to 81 by 27, because the common ratio is always 3. Like this way you can find the n geometric mean between the two numbers A and B. Now here we should understand about the product of these n geometric progression, geometric terms, geometric mean, geometric mean, product of these n geometric mean, these n geometric means, we can write geometric means. So we know that the geometric mean will be G1 into G2 into G3 into G4 up to G. Okay, geometric mean will be like this way: G1, G2, G3. Okay, so here G1 is what? G1 is what? Actually, if we take the first term here and the last term be here, then G1 will be the second term. Okay, and we find that G is equal to AR simply. And what is R? R is equal to B by A raised to the power 1 upon n plus 1. This is the formula. Okay, why I am writing? I just explained all the things. Again, I want to tell you, if we take n geometric mean G1, G2, G1, G2, G3, Gn between two numbers A and B, so in that case G1 will be the second term. And how we get the second term? First term into common ratio. And what is the common ratio? In this case, B by A raised to the power 1 upon n plus 1. So in this way, at the place of G1, we can write A into R. R means B by A raised to the power 1 upon n plus 1. Getting? Similarly, at the place of G2, what we can write? At the place of G2, here this is A, so it will be right like this. Now, G2 means, G2 is actually, what is G2? G2 is the third term. Or simply using G2 here, we can write AR square. AR raised to the power 2. We can write. So here A and R means B by A raised to the power 2 upon n plus 1. Similarly, the nth term will be A into B by A whole raised to the power n upon n plus 1. Like this way, we can get the product of the nth term. If we calculate, you should remember the last term. What you will get after the multiplication. It will be, if we calculate, we find that under root AB and whole raised to the power n. Okay, means product of these nth geometric terms will be under root AB whole raised to the power n. And you know that what is AB? AB is what? Under root AB is what? Under root AB is the geometric mean of first term and the last term. Okay, and it means we can write nth power of single geometric mean between AB. We can write single geometric mean, a single geometric mean between A and B raised to the power n. What is AB? Simple geometric mean between A and B. Simple geometric mean means a geometric mean between A and B. Here, if and G is a geometric mean, then G is equal to under root AB. So here what is G? G is the simple geometric mean between A and B. So therefore here I am writing simple geometric mean between A and B raised to the power n. So in this way, the product of n geometric means is equal to under root AB, that is n. It means this is also helpful for your exercise. In the next video, I will try to explain about the relationship between arithmetic mean and geometric mean. Thank you.